then I think they have the tools they need to get a good tempo going.
I feel like we say that a lot in a lot of these games, right? Like, it seems like the supports that are being picked right now are ones that heavily rely on getting a quicker 6, and it makes life tough. But they are going to fight at this bounty rune, and they will throw that Earth Spike on a Ghost. He might drop for first blood. The raise lands by Emo, and they do, in fact, get Ghost.
So, I mean, if we look at the net worth, yeah, Shadow Fiend's a little bit ahead, but a lot of that is the first blood gold, which means through his efficient farming, he's kept up, and it looks like he should be getting a lion kill here with the help of his supports.
Is here too.
Thinking about maybe save
but
him.
It's just too late.
It's a good read on what should happen, but it's actually just slightly late and maybe a little unlucky with the supports coming in, or arguably a good read from Nigma. Hold that thought. Omar sticking around a little too long, gets killed.
But when you trouble though, Sumail went top. He's gonna get this kill onto the Sven. They know that both supports went over there towards mid, and they're vulnerable in the side lanes. That's a good pick off by Sumail. I'm really impressed by the audible called, like you said.
that's your benchmark. Get a kill with the first ult, I get Ags. No kill, no Hex.
No, it's not that. You know, it just keeps the dream of maybe wanting it later down the line alive.
I see.
You know, the stacks maybe mean something.
I actually still would find it funny if he eventually gets one. Nigma's been playing a lot of long series, so perhaps this game and the series will drag on and he'll have the time to go back for it.
At this catch on Omar.
Glimpse.
Yeah, throws down that ward, grabs that vision, gets the glimpse onto Omar. It's not the quickest kill. Oh God, if he had somehow found a way to get himself denied by skeletons, more power to him.
Fortunately, the skeletons on their own aren't too strong. They buff up others, but relatively weak on their own.
Thank God for the two of them, because that was a long kill for just the Bane. Only took a little while for him. Another shapeshift, because they've got this wolf, and it does see Bkop, and look at the damage onto Bkop immediately, but the Requiem comes in, the race is onto Sumail, and this is Bkop dead, but a static storm. Oh, Sumail just walks out of it, the kinetic field not up in time. Sumail will survive this all, and Beyond now needs to run. They're looking to get this kill on the Emo, but a Starbreaker from Beyond stops Noob, and that will let Emo survive, but Beyond is going to die.
The kinetic field did not keep the Storm in the static. Otherwise, I think you at least get a kill onto the Storm Spirit, which is pretty good. But that means Nigma had free reign in that last fight. Smoke up, though. Blink reveal. You gotta find something. It's been a very slow game for them so far.
Can they do this?
I think Bane caught sight of that.
Yeah. This seems super difficult to try and jump into. Smoked by Nigma Galaxy. But these heroes aren't committing yet. There's still 40 seconds till Dawnbreaker has an ult. And they'll go for Fly. They've got the lockdown, and they've got the kill. They make that look easy. Fly never even has a chance to go into the God Strength. Both these supports are looking pretty fragile, but Ali able to get at least behind the tower. But Sumail's right there with him, and he gets a triple kill.
Well, that is some much-needed recovery for the Storm Spirit. He's been the focus of the Dire. They've been trying to bully him. They've been trying to shut him down, but well, what can you do? Amplify damage into a triple kill. He is back to where he needs to be, and they're going to get a tier 2 off of this now for free, and then just head straight back to Roche. You tried to stop us. All you did is give us free kills. Now we're still going to get Roche.
Yeah, why not, right? Honestly, the Sven in this game is giving me similar vibes to the Sven Nigma had in their last game. There's Omar. Ooh, Requiem does go off. That Fiend's Grip's not going to do enough, and that glimpse is going to pull back a dead body as Emo finishes off Omar. Not a bad kill to get.
That off, they might actually be able to find a fight there, because the tier 1 is still up, so the other heroes rotated in, but Fiend's Grip just a second too late.
Ooh, he is in the river trying to find something. Stormhammer with the glimpse into the static storm. They have found themselves Ghost. This would be a big kill to get. They go to the finger, they get the kill, and they'll take out the DK. That's a second one. Is there anything more on the menu, or was that the final course? It's looking like dessert might be GH and Will.
This is a 21 minute blink.
Smoked up. Nigma looking for their opportunity to go on a fly with the instant hex from Bkop. as well as the finger and the Earth Spike. Ollie's gonna run. The kinetic field is down. They've used the Fiend's Grip onto Beyond, who came in with the Solar Guardian. They get the kill on Ollie. They'll take out Beyond. 2 heroes dead. Firefly never popped that God Strength, but it doesn't look as though he really could have done anything with it. But the quick 1, 2, 3 ability usage there from Bkop onto the DK that really didn't even feel it was kind of interesting.
I think he gained health while it was happening.
600 damage, not enough to, you know, get Ghost's attention. Although another Blink in and another Dragon Tail. Requiem flies through. God Strength used. Firefly trying to get the damage off of the Nightmare. Now the Supernova, they get the kill on Bkop, and now they got to run on the side of Yakutou. They're going to try and get out of here. Ollie looking to step forward, sacrifice his life, throws down the Static Storm. They also get Roche at the same time. Ollie running away, but there is a Ball Lightning right behind him, and Ollie will die here to Omar and that Brain Sap.
Every time they try to... Oh, guys. They're leaving it for... They know they chased everyone out of here. Give it to
It's not the banner.
Oh, yeah. No one cares about that. Just leave that at the pit. No, I mean, they keep trying to contest Roche on Yakutou Bros, but Nigma is ready every time. They're getting extra kills. I feel like they were baiting Roche for the last 5 minutes, getting, you know, 6 kills, something like that off of this.
Looking to just bait them in, gain that net worth lead, 9,000 net worth lead now, and
one more for the road.
Yeah, this could be an issue.
2 more for the road.
Oh boy. Smell. Here with Noob. Beyond should be pretty dead, and they get him and Firefly. I mean, that is another double kill here for Sumail. He is 8-0-3. Not much targetable that'll make his life difficult. They are TPing down bottom. Omar is here, ready to go for Firefly, but another quick blink and another escape. Gosh, it doesn't get tighter than that. That was close. That was potentially rough, but they now have found themselves a kill here on the Emo, and this is what happens every time. It's never just one, because Beyond is trying his hardest to save somebody, and it ends up being him as well. He is 2-4-4. He hasn't died a lot, but the last few deaths we've seen from him is him reacting just a second too late to try and save these heroes and then throwing himself into a death.
This got melted, man. Lycan's got the AC, you've got the corrosive dragon form going. This is what they've been waiting for, right? As soon as you get
there by Firefly. He's trying. Oh my God.
Also 3-shot.
Yeah, I don't know. That might have been 2. But Firefly trying to stand his ground. He's got himself a Static Storm. They go to the Ear Spike. They've got themselves the finger. They get the kill and it goes. But now Firefly melting to the Sun Ray. And the help from Sumail. Down goes Bkop. Full team wipe. And that was a buyback from the Lion too. They could take these buildings real quick, even without the DK.
And this is why Nigma was so patient with that Aegis. Even though you could probably siege with the creeps and with the dragon form, they know if we just find one good pickoff outside of the base, then we'll destroy it in, I think that was 5 seconds to finish a tier 3 tower. So they knew it was that easy. They find a pickoff at the very end. Now they're in a good spot. They're trying to stagger some death timers here. That's another kill on the Shadow Fiend. And maybe even Beyond.
Feel good on him, honestly. Beyond, Sunray, burning, nowhere to
damage. Might not have to hold him very much longer. This is the last barracks going down. There's no real reason to back out. This has been going on so long. You know, the shapeshift is back up. Dragon Knight, who died earlier, is about to respawn and TP to the outpost. Join another fight here. I guess you get one more defense on the side of Yakutou.
It ain't gonna be easy. I'm wondering if they wait for Roche. The timer is relatively close.
Baited by a creep?
Well, yeah, Firefly's out here to get 250 gold. Meanwhile, Ollie's dead inside the base. They pop the BKB. They look for the damage on a noob, but they don't have it. Firefly getting chased, but now Earth Spike Finger Noob's dead. That's something, but the BKB popped by Sumail. Looking over at Firefly, still the damage, not enough. Bkop, Firefly, and Ollie die. They'll call GG. Beyond will die a second time, and Nigma Galaxy will take game number 1.
It was very sneaky from Noob, hiding in the trees like that. courier kills can be surprisingly impactful. I think it's one of those things, you know, if you look at the top, pretty close.
Yeah, Omar actually looking like the one who's going to end up dead here, and it will be first blood for Bkop. Back to do it again. That is some cyberbullying if I've ever seen some. They want to see me
try to steal a wisdom shrine.
Yeah, they're going to come for the wisdom shrine. They drop down that tombstone, a free 125 gold there for Ali. They get the kill on a GH, and now they'll finish off Omar. Both supports dead on the side of Nigma Galaxy. They're trying to get at least something here onto Ali, and they use that Echo Slam, and we'll get the kill onto Bane. So it's a 2-for-1.
This is where it's really tough for Nigma. You have to survive this while finding kills somehow at night versus Night Stalker and a Bane, who both have better vision than you. Try to
go for the Medusa. I mean, this is a fissure that blocked him in for a second. They've got the tombstone trying to take it out. Flyfly's got a lot of mana to work with, and now Beyond is here. This is very difficult to think that they're going to commit it even more on, but if the fight delays long enough, Sumail does have a blink and an Echo Slam up in 8 seconds. There's no more tombstone now. Meanwhile, Emo's getting that solo kill with a nightmare. Sumail, he still has Echo. He ends up using it. They get the kill to Flyfly. He at least gets that. Can he get anything more? No, he can't. He's dead to Bkop. Emo comes in. Ball Lightning Vortex locked out onto Noob. And that is going to be a dead Undying who will respawn immediately with that Ceaseless Dirge. Not the worst thing in the world here.
Yeah, Medusa's maybe a little grumpy she got killed, but that's pretty good for the rest of her team. They get 3 kills across the map in total. At least Earthshaker does find a successful kill on that Medusa with the Echo, which we were saying he really needed to with this early blink and skipping out on the small items to make sure he still got this at a good time. So that part was successful, but the gold lead did not really shift because of that, right? It's still a 5k gold lead for Yakutou. Win probability is a lot smaller than I thought, though.
Fissure out. They don't have Epicenter. There is nothing that they're Echo Slam. Sorry. I think I said Epicenter.
Dude, I would have thought this is a Radiant Triangle for how much time they have spent here.
The heat map?
Yeah. Yeah, if you have the heat map, I mean, this is their triangle. I think with the Deso, you try to get, I mean, any kill you can get, you take. But I think actually the easier thing to go for is the objectives. Snipe Roche, snipe the Tormentor as they come up, because Undying is good at it. The Massive Serpent Ward is good at it. The Deso is good at it, right? Those are static things that, even though you're behind, you can still do. These heroes on Yakutou are quite strong, as GH is experiencing firsthand right now.
Fiend's Grip, he's got 12, 13 wand charges if he could have stayed alive, maybe to extend his life, but Emo under the vision. Echo Slam, Fissure, they need more lockdown. They've got the Hex, and now with the Shackles, they will kill off Emo. That is a kill for Ghost, who adds to at least getting himself a bit more gold and getting himself on the board. They do also get a kill there onto Ollie. Oh, wait, Ghost, you know, I was looking, he got that first kill on the Storm, but it must not have been while Storm, somehow with the Desolator, must not have been while the Storm was corrupted by Deso, because he didn't get charges for that. They're going to chase. They're going to go Fissure, Totem, Noob, trying to survive, goes into the Flesh Golem, throws a Decay out, only hits on one of these heroes. They've got the Shackle. It is on the Beyond. They do give a Tombstone seemingly for free. It's 200 gold there for the Medusa. Fiend's Grip on a Ghost. He is in trouble. The Echo Slam comes out, but now they go to the Stone Gaze. They hit the X, and it doesn't mark the spot for them to finish the kill just yet. Nobody dead on the side of Yakutou just yet. And now they will get Sumail. They will get the kill onto the Earthshaker. They will take the Aegis away from Beyond. There is still a lot coming here from the side of Nigma to try and go for Flyfly. But the Nightmare isn't enough to get the save. Ghost still going in. He's got 4 heroes around him. No help! Where is your team? Oh dear. Ghost is in and nobody sees him.
Should have been 5 minutes of strength for them to recover. Instead, it ended up being 5 minutes of continual punishment.
Can they find the fight, though? These traps are down, the smoke. They go into the triangle. Maybe they can get them from behind, but they know exactly where Ghost is. and he doesn't really have a way of escape. He actually went further towards the tier 2 tower, putting him away from his team, and that means he's dead. His team was wrapping around the other way, which means they cannot get there to save him.
That's the strength of the Night Stalker. You pop ult, you see everything you need to see in these fights. So even though he does get a fast blink away on the TA, you just can't out blink a Storm Spirit Zip. You get run down. Like you said, I think even if he goes towards his team, you probably still can't take that fight. So I don't know. Maybe it's better that it was just one hero. They're gonna try though. I'm not sure about this.
This is rough, but
she does a lot of damage.
Beyond dies very quickly, so they at least get one, and they're delaying the Roche getting Beyond. Does it delay the Roche enough for Ghost to be back?
That was
it's
so
gonna be
much.
1 minute till Roche goes top too. So this timing is gonna be interesting.
Okay, I was not a believer in that, but between the damage amp of Undying, I don't know if there was a solar bind in there, but they all landed spells at once and just deleted the Night Stalker.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. And they're pulling Roche, just trying to get it away from Yakutou, who are definitely sitting there. Dead shot
he took
lands
all his health
immediately
in
on
that
Ghost.
1-2 seconds right there.
Pulling Roche, they've got the Hex, it's on the Muerta, ball lightning into the Vortex, pierce the Veil, they want to get this kill onto the Muerta, but he's got the Rod of Atos, there's the Hurricane Pike to get some distance. Fly walks in, Roche hitting on Ollie. And there's the stun onto Noob. He needs to be careful. Ghost doesn't exactly have the damage to get the kill on a Fly very quickly at all, but Roche is still here, and he's going to start moving in 5 seconds. Does somebody want to continue to grab this? The dead shot misses, but Beyond, he's got that dominated Wild Wing Ripper that pushes Ghost out of the pit, and now somebody needs to go in, but it's another snatch! Oh, God! And Nigma Galaxy, they cannot grab the Aegis! And that is going to be Sumail dead. Fiend's grip on a Ghost, he's gone too, and that all starts because that Wild Wing Ripper pushes the TA out of the pit, and they had already fissured. There was not really a way back in.
Who could be? It would have to be like Earthshaker blink echoing and grabbing it, but he doesn't have a BKB, so he might get stunned on the way in.
Let's see. They will look up at the high ground again. Hex hit, BKB from Omar, ready to just go and stand his ground. Now Fly turns this one, and that's the BKB used by Omar. The fissures have crossed paths, but this isn't really doing enough. They nullify Ghost, they got the Vortex. Here comes Beyond. Ghost saved by the Soul Rip. Oh, coming back towards the side of Yakutou and ends up gone. They just cannot help him enough.
That was an unfortunate force step. I think multiple happened at the same time, so he spun around. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but went in the wrong direction. That's gonna be Fly stuck in a weird spot, but had enough range to take the barracks at least. Can he get out of here? Manta's out.
Ooh. Can they clean up anything from this? Fissure on a 2. All right, maybe they can get something, but there's the Nightmare, and that's Noob being sent back.
The Nightmare.
All of a sudden, maybe I'm catching up.
Well, with the Aegis now secured, the last Aegis was on the Storm.
They're gonna go for this Shrine,
but I think you wanted it on the Medusa, which they have it now, so they can just sit behind her. They're not quite behind her yet. Okay, now here they are.
Waiting for the damage. 8 ain't coming. Hex reflecting the nullifier. Ghost
There's
is dead
some
again.
damage.
The story of the Ghost was quite short.
No
And this
Ghost.
trip to the Shrine was short as well.
80 seconds. I don't think you're defending this last set of barracks here. Really aggressive banner placement, though.
Easy 200 gold, but that means you're going to get Hex to reflect the nullifier again. Again, Fly in a very vulnerable position, but he's got an Aegis this time. BKB's going to be popped by Bkop. They go to get the kill onto Noob. 2 heroes, no buyback, and this is your bottom set that's going to be quite vulnerable. You do still have a ranged barracks with 66 health over mid, so if they get just the bottom, it's just the bottom set of racks and not mega creeps just yet. But there's Zemo coming in with a refresher. They've got the double hex on to the Earthshaker. Sumail ends up dead. He'll buy back immediately. They're looking to get the Fiend's Grip and the kill on a noob, and they will. He is dead for quite some time. The Ceaseless Dirge ceases to exist.
It's going to be the last barracks secured here. Yakutou looking like they've secured their way to a game 3 here in classic Nigma fashion. They'll hold on until the very last moment. You know, maybe something possesses Yakutou to lock into the Fountain S5 to get a massive blink echo. I think that's
watching
that's step
LGD
1.
replays.
Step 1 of a 6-step plan to get back into this game.
Oh, Ghost gets the BKB off, but that has not looked like it has mattered all too much. The Lotus is what helps out too, but Ghost steps in for a split second and then just kind of
steps
melts
back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just sitting behind Medusa. No mana, but 2 minutes on this Aegis. I don't see a way to kill her twice. Again, outside of perhaps bringing her to the fountain somehow.
Everybody buy 4 staff.
Now that would be a hype play. 5 4 staff into fountain.
Gets the Aegis kill off the Psionic Trap. But you're not going to have this ward anymore. Can they kill Medusa for a second real time? Ball lightning in deep, not catching anybody, but the throne is exposed. They should be able to get the kill here on a noob. He still doesn't have the Ceaseless Dirge. The calling is down, the blink is forward, the Stone Gaze active. They are looking to kill off all these zeros on the side of Nigma Galaxy. They get the kill on Omar and Ghost. The throne explodes.
Are so good as long as you don't get punished too hard before you hit those higher levels.
Flyfly just gets burnt out. Everybody is here right now. Blink forward. Uh-oh. Sumail getting charged again. Here comes the Hellbear Smasher with a clap. And the charge in, the kill for Ollie. The chase is on. Emo in trouble. And he is going to get burnt out by the Flame Break. Nature's Attendant's only level 1. The Nether Blast and the stacks are stacking. But the TP in from Flyfly. He's here to take some heroes out. But GH stands his ground for a second. There's no Sprout for 5, so there's no way to get another one.
You force the rotations. You get half of Lycan's health, so he has to play a little more scared. You have a Spirit Breaker. He can go all over this map. He doesn't care.
And here he goes again towards Sumail, who's now level 6. Ollie is here and moving forward. He does have a Requiem if he can get it off, and he does. Oh, that damage on the Emo. Come for me and I'll kill you.
Who's ganking
and he's got a double kill. Oh, Sumail still alive. Flyfly even came in and he's got this stinky napalm on him at 4 stacks. He needs to survive. Finally gets the kill on a Sumail, ran up onto the high ground. Ollie looking to get a kill on a Omar. But man, Sumail's gonna make you pay. The Taxman is in. Sprout again. Lasso now connecting on a Flyfly. Sonic Wave pushing him back with a Balance Strike on a 3. Oh, the Decrepify doesn't matter. Bobika goes in with that Nether Strike. Ghost is gonna get low, but he is being life drained. Or well, life gained, but it's not enough from GH, and Sumail will end up getting a trade onto Bobika.
This is where your Shadow Fiend is strong, but you have no one to enable him to do the damage. He just keeps, he's trying to walk up, getting sprouted out, enchanted slowed, you know, blink away.
And that ult doesn't really lead to anything for Noob. Now on cooldown for 80 seconds. He's going to have the Helm of the Overlord in a second, but not the best feeling in the world. Lasso. That connects. Monkey King is here. Beyond trying to get out of this, but another Balance Strike stops the Rolling Thunder. And with the Wukong's command.
This game, I think you do want to give it to the Bat Rider in the interest of getting this blink. Can he be saved by the Pugna save?
Charges coming through. Ooh, knockdown Ghost. Sonic Wave hit on a 3, but the Requiem goes off, and that Fear hits on a couple. Flame Break connects. The raises are there. Emo is dead. Nether Strike out, but Sumail's still alive, and the life drain coming from the low ground. GH keeping these heroes healthy. Bobaka's dead and Noob's up in the foreground. Boundless Strike connects. That's going to be a third. They're looking for them all. Ollie in trouble. The Rolling Thunder, what's it there for? They'll chase the ball. They'll still continue with you. And they might even go and get themselves a full team wipe if they can get this kill. Ghost moving forward. He's trying to find the Pango. Boundless Strike connects on the swashbuckling Pango. His Beyond is on the run. Do they have enough to catch up? No, they will give up chase. But that is 4 kills for the side of Nigma Galaxy. What can they do? They get a kill on the Ghost, but what can they do while the Aegis is here? Lasso and Requiem. Beyond is going to die to Sumail. Sumail now going for the Ags. He's got, of course, that Yashikaya that he was going for. He's got the Aegis. Uh-oh. Sonic Wave. Omar, he ends up dead. Getting some info to work with, knowing that they're top, they'll go for Sumail. He's got an amplified damage. You guys might want to be a little bit careful on this one. They don't need to be careful. They'll take the Aegis. Can they get a second? This team of Nigma Galaxy is reacting, and this is going to be Sumail in trouble.
Healing from the high ground.
Get bounced up out of the high ground, but look at GH unbothered and untouched. Fly, Bobaka both go down. They will drain and fill up Sumail's life as they get themselves a third, and that goes poorly for Yakutou again.
Guys, if you aren't playing Pugna in your pubs, you're missing out. The saves are just insane on this hero.
Well, you have nothing to really stop it, right?
It's kind of falling apart after that.
Yeah,
I think it all started when Sumail got ganked and then killed them all. That was the start of the downfall.
They're in. Sonic Wave, and there goes the Requiem, but Sumail, where's your help? Shapeshift, but are they going to be there in time? It's actually Noob gets the kill on a Bobaka. It takes a while to get the kill on a Sumail. They're still chasing the TP attempt out by Beyond. Ooh, the Boundless Strike from a distance. Ghost follows that up. He's got the shard. He's there to get the kill on a Beyond, and that is a 2 for 2.
Invisible Wolf looking around.
Oh, yeah, seeing Bobaka now seeing themselves Beyond.
Found a different target.
Bobaka's still here. He's still in trouble. Oh, the Boundless Strike on the edge. And then he's going to try and TP out, but that ain't happening. Requiem, meanwhile, it's a third? Ollie's here too. Nature's attendance, but the raises stack up, and you end up dead. They are smoked and waiting for somebody to show over mid or top. They're like, hey, you know, guys, we're pushing. We've got a banner. Somebody show. I want to blink in and lasso here. The tier 3 tower. Ooh, blink in. Omar looking for the lasso. Finally throws it out. Nature's attendance happens, but Nature's attendance didn't do their job to keep him alive. Rules up. Beyond's in. Rolls up for a second. Rolling Thunder 5-5 from a distance, trying to do the damage, but he just doesn't have it. Goes with the double as Ollie and Bobaka both end up dead. Noob's moving forward, and this is looking like the beginning of the end for the side of Yakutou in this series. Requiem flies out, just touches this Pangolier, but they don't get anything more after the supports to start. Maybe this is the time for Yakutou to try and turn it to get something of their own. You're dealing with Sumail having... Again, this requires a wipe. This requires a wipe to get them back into the game.
Smoke breaking from Ollie. It's going to cost him his life, but it should get his cores out of here. I say, Lycan's actually on the hunt. He's going to find them.
Uh-oh. Beyond needs to start to think about getting out of here with potentially a Rolling Thunder, but the lasso connects, and that is also Bobaka going out of position for a second, but no Rolling Thunder.
He's in.
Noob's still in. He's still in. Sumail,
also
in.
in.
Requiem, and now they're going to go and find 5-5 pops the BKB. Are they in too far, though? Wukong's pushed out of it. That's stopped immediately by the Sonic Wave. Nothing lost. Nothing ventured.
They didn't even have creeps there, actually, so they're not even able to do building damage as they back out. They have to go get the creep wave. At that point, Pang goes up. He's going to have rolls, so you can kind of fight one more time. I mean, it's going to be tough, but you gotta, since if you lose all your megas, I mean, it will be the end of the game eventually. I think they technically have heroes that can deal with it, but you're just never going to catch up. You know, another hour-long game from Nigma, and then maybe you do.
Shapeshift, and here they go again. They've got the blink, they have the hex. They'll do exactly that to go in onto this Enchantress. Boundless strike. Bound for the ground in the grave. Does below him. Sonic Wave comes in, they go to the lasso, they've got a connecting here, but they almost got a kill on a noob, but unfortunately almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and that is not going to be enough to kill off noob, which means, well, GH is here. Recharge him up.
He's full health. Let's go again.
Was still in shapeshift for a second while getting back to full health. Sumail again
Missed.
just goes right in with the Requiem. Beyond never stood a chance. He's moved on to the Great Beyond, and now got the Crepify. And there's the life drain again. Ghost just staying healthy, looking for an opportunity to go and attack Firefly. BKB, the damage, the turnaround. Ghost is dead, and now can they get the rest? Uh-oh, it's time here, because now Yakutou are in. Down goes Noob, down goes Sumail. Firefly just hit the jackpot, because the money just is in his pockets. Oh.
Changing of the guard backfired
right into
there.
the face of Firefly.
Not only did he go
They are smoked. They are trying to find the opening. Fly, remove teleportation cooldown, so he is going towards top. Wrath of Nature flies in. They smoked, and they are trying to find an opportunity. They've got this wolf getting the vision, so they know that they've been kind of found out here. Sumail, he can blink in and Requiem if he wants to go. Ali, again, being the one who's going to sacrifice his life. The Requiem comes in, but does he sacrifice his life? Yes, he does. Goes away pretty quickly. He's going to buy back. The Kong's command comes out, changing the guard, looking for the Requiem. BKB, especially if he's ethereal, he's not really being bothered. They get the go to GH. Now they don't have that heal from the life drain, but is that going to be enough? Lasso from Omar, controlling up Firefly. He needs to get out. He's got the Lincoln's help here, and he will TP away. They got the kill to GH. They might even get Omar. Oh, he's on the chase looking with this impetus shots that come on through. Ooh, all right. For a second, Outworld staff, but he is still not going to be able to escape. They get Fly back into the fight. Bkop gets the kill there, and Roche might just be Yakutou's to take.
This is why level 25 natures is. Yakutou did a great job of holding on. Let's see if they can close out what they're technically still behind, 9k behind, but certainly feel like they're in control of the game now.
Smoke and the wrap through mid down towards bot. That's what they're going to try and go for the backstab. They've got Wolves looking for the vision. Bkop is in Viz thanks to this Shadow Blade. They go to the shapeshift immediately. They're going to try and jump on an Ollie. Fly's at the front lines, but now they go to the Requiem. No, it's going to be stopped for a second. They got the stun. It was
Chain
on
stun?
Sumail for a second. Sonic Wave hits. He goes in the Oblivion Snap. There's the Requiem with the BKB. Oh, another Oblivion Snap, but now another Requiem. He's trying to stay alive. He's got a little bit of health. He heals up for just a moment and gets the kill into Bkop. As the rest of the fight, they find Firefly. They get that Aegis. They end up losing GH. He's going to buy back. He needs to be here. Emo, not a lot of life, but another Sonic Wave. Ghost, he's low, but is he healing enough? GH is off to the side. He's got the Decrepify Bkop. He's going to be caught by Firefly. The jump out, but going for Emo. Emo with an Oblivion staff of his own. Ghost and Sumail both die. No buyback available from Ghost. Omar is gone. They'll look over at Noob. The nullifiers on him. Lycan is dead. It's a godlike triple kill for Fly. This Nature's Prophet ripping them up. The net worth lead is there for Yakutou, and man, they have ripped defeat from the jaws of victory on the side of Nigma, because this game is even.
The Shadow Fiend, I think he blinked into charge. He got stunned instantly. They identified it. They chain stunned him. Barely gets out for a moment with Outworld staff and does get the Requiems off, but it's so late. He's so low that he gets killed anyways. He didn't do enough. They're now pushing for the end of the game. They broke the tier 3. They're going straight for it.
50 seconds, no Monkey King. Oh, God.
He's 100 short. Someone go get a bounty move.
Somebody get something.
Do you have time?
Somebody get this guy a Happy Meal. I mean, Jesus, he needs something. He needs to come back. There's still 30 seconds without him.
I think with the 2 buybacks.
Meanwhile, this is still, you know, a stream of long games. C-Stream, I think, has had 60 more minute plus, and all of a sudden, well, there goes the Aegis. Very quick. That was the lasso, the Sonic Wave, the Wukong's command. They go for the refresher, so now looking for another Requiem. That pushes back Ali, but Fly with BKB trying to hit off and they've got the changing of the guard. Beyond coming from around the back with no Aegis. They might play it a little bit more safe, but Nemo's looking to blink in. Noob still within the shapeshift. Sumail trying to do the damage, but they did stop that life drain for a second. Sumail onto the low ground again, leaving Ghost kind of by himself. Noob's here, but he's not able to help him out enough. They get that kill on a Ghost. They'll look over at Noob, and he is in trouble. He is alone, and they will take this dog and walk him into his own grave.
Real careful.
Ghost trying to hold on to his buyback as long as he can, and realizes they're not pushing in immediately. They do have the Lycan back up. Dude, he's only died 3 times, but each have been very important. They're going to buy back on this lasso. The life drain keeping Omar alive. The boundless strike. They got the kill on Emo. The immediate buyback. He is TPing into the outpost. They've got the charge in from Bkop, but they've got themselves a lockdown. Ghost, he hits them down, and they've got the flame break. They get the Kona Bkop. He's going to have to buy back, but they'll get the shapeshift and the wolf bite on a Ghost. They're trying to chase for a second. Beyond thinking into the rolling thunder. The flame break stops Beyond for the moment, and they do hold on. Buybacks coming out from both teams. The bad thing happens.
I would love to see a wolf bite onto Bat Rider. Hold that thought. They're going to look for
on
natures.
Omar. Ooh, Lincoln's pop BKB. Lincoln's placed on him by Beyond. The charge is coming through into Omar. It's a while, but they'll get the kill anyway. Sonic Wave even committed, but he was already dead at that point. Just making sure.
I think he had his 4-staff. I think if he 4-staffed as well, he might have made it. Well, he has buyback. And I appreciate the attempt. You know, if you just give Yakutou the space, they're going to trap you in the base, as they are doing right now, wait for Roche, you know, go again. So you have to try to find a pickoff like that. But that failed, so they are going to push here. Look at all these creeps here.
And he's also level 30, so he's got the extra 3x on these treants, too.
A zoo battle going on right here.
Yeah. Just a Pokemon battle happening over in the top lane. Balance strike going to the back lines. They're going to try and get the Requiem out. Who comes? And Wi-Fi's dead. Oh, they blew him up. Beyond's in trouble too, but again, they're going to chase. They'll look over at Ali. They'll slow him down. They've got the bash. They have the Abyssal Blade coming out from Ghost. And he is on these heroes. But they continue to stay alive. The Outworld staff gives them some time to heal up a little bit more. Refresher used again. Rolling Thunder coming out. The Vidox is used by Fly. He goes up into the Hydra. They get the going over. Then they pick up the Spirit Breaker. He's back into the fight once he charges all the way through. But Ghost is the one in trouble. Ghost is the one who's going to die. He's gone for 2 minutes. So is Omar. And they got the kill on Sumail. So he's...
It is
maybe the Wrath of Nature.
5 versus 3. I think you just go as a team and you hit buildings. You don't
win French.
I think you can end the game actually, but Megas is the safer course when the game has gone. Dang it, dude! They're gonna end at like 59 minutes again. This is a dieback on the monkey. Like I don't think you can fight without it. But Nigma will hold on. Maybe you get like the most amazing Requiem in the world. You need it to hold here.
They're still 3 minutes 20 seconds away from having Monkey King having buyback. Charge in, throne exposed. Somebody's got to do something. Somebody's got to go in somewhere. But Emo, Sonic Wave, that's going to push back. Sumail is going to be hit with the Wolf Fight. Now they've got the Life Drain trying to go and keep Noob alive. But the Rolling Thunder still coming through. They get the Thunder Noob. He's not going to have the buyback. The Requiem, it's going to come out once. He doesn't have a Refresher. He does have the Life Drain. He'll end up surviving. But the Throne getting low. It's got himself on 1,200 health. They do have the Glyph. Charge into the base, but once this glyph is gone, it looks like so is this game for the side of Nigma Galaxy. They will try to get them to come in and maybe die to the fountain, but Yakutou get a comeback and a massive victory over Nigma Galaxy.